I think this is the best looking GLE 53 Coupe I've seen. Let's review 2025 GLE 53 Coupe. Let's talk about the changes and your lease and finance payment in the end of this video. The first big change is the new color, which we see on this car. It's an expensive one. We first saw it on S63, and I didn't think that Mercedes would charge the same amount of money on the GLE, just like on S63 AMG for $200,000. It's $6,500 manufactured silicone gray, one of those trendy, fancy colors, but a little bit different, a little bit darker. It will stand out from the crowd. But you gotta pay $6,500 to stand out from the crowd. You will tell me in the comment if it's worth it. But it looks amazing with these paint. There are also few new paints available. But overall, did Mercedes-Benz change a lot of things in the new GLE 53 Coupe AMG 2025? Let's talk about it. Let's take a look at the front. We're looking at signature AMG grille, Pan America, with standard 360 view camera and night package. And this night package allows you to opt in for these beautiful 22-inch rims. I think some cool red calipers would look amazing on this build, but we have standard gray brake calipers. By the way, these wheels are very, very wide in the back, look, and they come with the summer tires. If you want all-season tires and you live somewhere in Midwest or East, one of those seasonal states, you might want to get all-season tires and 21-inch rims, but in my opinion, these wheels look the best for this car. But we've seen these wheels since 2021, the first year when new generation of GLE came out. In 24, Mercedes-Benz did some updates to the exterior of the car, and that hasn't changed in 2025. We still have beautiful back of the GLE 53 Coupe model. Night package deletes all the chrome, and this car also has $550 option soft close doors, which I highly recommend on this car. We have interior Napa leather with microfiber inserts, beautiful Affalterbach emblems here, and microfiber steering wheel with Napa leather, and about $1,600 will get you this carbon fiber, which will allow you to opt in for carbon fiber steering wheel, but this car doesn't have it. That's the only thing that I would probably change on this car. Other than that, it looks beautiful. Let's start it. Over 400 horsepower, just enough to get you excited. We have standard cooling seats and heated seats. By the way, if you want to adjust the right seat, you can just press that button and you can move the right seat, or you can turn on the heated seats or cooling seats. Basically take control over your passenger. AMG unit control is standard, which is these little circles. Uh-oh, I think I found something new that they didn't describe. AMG exhaust, I think it got a little bit more exciting than 24. You know, Mercedes-Benz will do those things like you only gotta drive it and see for yourself what's changed, because they won't announce it, but they really improve it, even though it might be like same car, but it's not. A lot of times it's not. It's a little bit improved. and they get the feedback from customers that own these cars, and they improve it, even though it could be the car with no changes. Also, we'll find the finger authentication here. Air suspension is standard, so you can raise the suspension. Now this is how it looks when you push that suspension button. We can see that it's much taller. It is an SUV, so you might be sensitive to the cargo space. Let's look at the cargo space. You do sacrifice some cargo space if you get the Coupe one, and there is a button that I just pressed that lowers the suspension in the back. We can see it slowly going down, so you can just sit here or load something in a little bit easier. What do we have here? We have some spare tire. Okay, we can press this button here, or we can kick somewhere here. And look at that, that worked from the first time. Let's take a look in the back, how much space we have. It's about the same like GLE 350 or 450, but headroom is what you sacrifice in this car. Carbon fiber, Burmeister surround sound system is standard. Let's take a look at the menu. Wireless CarPlay. What do we have in comfort? We have ambient lights, 64 colors. We have seat kinetics, but seat kinetics will move your seat to improve your ergonomics, but it's not to be confused with the massage seats. Massage seats is part of the Pinnacle package. Let's take it for a drive. By the way, if you see any value in this video, please don't forget to like this video, and we'll drive it and then look at your lease and finance numbers. All right, let's go drive it. We'll start with the default dynamic mode, comfort, and I'll tell you if I see any difference compared to 24 and 21 when GLE 53 Coupe originally came out as the new generation. I really enjoy driving this car. In fact, I ordered this car myself a few times, and the first time I thought it's too much money when they were like $76,000 in 2021, and I canceled my order. The second one, when I left the dealership that I worked at, they basically sold this car to someone for $20,000 more over MSRP when they had to sell me the car for MSRP, so that wasn't good, so I didn't get it back then. And then Mercedes-Benz raised the price. By the way, compared to 24, the price was raised by a few $1,000s, so things getting more and more expensive. So now it's kind of out of my budget, and I already got myself a car when Mercedes-Benz came out with these programs on 2024 GLE 53 Coupes, which are still out there. You can still get it. I've never seen anything like that on GLE Coupe. So if you want 24 GLE 53 Coupe, you can reach out to me, and I can show you the programs both on 24 and 25. By the way, I think I will in the end of this video. But going back to how the car drives, right now I think the suspension is still raised. So when you go over 45 miles per hour, it will automatically go down for better aerodynamics. But all the fun starts when you put it in Sport or Sport Plus. You can see that the suspension is adjusted here on your steering wheel, and the Mercedes-AMG exhaust is activated. But you know, it's one of those cars that is so well balanced, and it has a few personalities. Where in comfort, it's really smooth. You kind of hear the exhaust, but not too much, where it bothers you on a longer trip and somebody who's sitting in the back, like if you have a child. The Mercedes-Benz really did a good job on these back in 2024 year model, but I think they even, let me accelerate. I think Mercedes-Benz improved in 2025 the fun personality of this car. Again, the horsepower is the same. The torque is the same, but it feels like I can hear exhaust more, and it's slightly faster. I don't think it's my imagination, but it's just observation that I have. And even in Sport Plus, the suspension is okay, but I can feel the bumps. Let's put it in comfort and see if there is any difference. Another thing, when you choose between 21 and 22 inch wheels, you should consider that 22 will get you stiffer ride. So the car will ride a little firmer on 22s. I don't know if it can get any better in any other brand. Yes, it's expensive, it's $100,000 or more, but you get what you pay for. And I think it's worth all the money in this car. Now, let's take a look at numbers and let you decide if it's worth all the money, because it's kind of out of my budget. So I'll let you look at it.
So I have both 2025 and 2024 year model lease and finance numbers. First, I'm showing you numbers on the car that I test drove today. So you're looking at $106,000 MSRP. It's higher MSRP than average because of the paint, $6,500 option, $3,000 discount from me. That's the selling price. Your finance options here do not include tax, but you get a good idea of how it looks like with $5,000 or $15,000 down on shorter or longer term. And we see lease numbers that also do not include tax, and residual values on the bottom for 48 and 60 months. Normally a lot of people do longer terms on these, but 36 and 24 months also available. And that lease was based on 10,000 miles, and you can go with miles as high as you want, even 20,000 miles, but the payment will go up significantly. And let's look at 2024, which I don't have in stock, by the way, but I was basing it on one that I found here in California, 99,600 MSRP. I can do more discount because of more incentives available, still available this month. We'll see what happens next month, but in October it's still available. So the programs might change, and you can see your finance options and lease options. Again, these do not include tax, and they're based on best tier A1 from Mercedes-Benz, 10,000 miles a year lease. You can always reach out to me if you like either option, or if you'd like to get any other Mercedes-Benz. Don't forget to like the video.